as e dey hot e don happen o. Dem don open Festus Keyamo and APC yansh. Dis one dey call Daniel Bwala, he don open their yansh. No say dis Keyamo na help Tinubu dey campaign. No say he come still dey tell us say Tinubu get certificate. Meanwhile people dey say Tinubu no get, Tinubu get, Tinubu no get. Dis man dey tell us say Tinubu get, and meanwhile for all these days dis man don come don first tell Tinubu say Tinubu no get certificate, say Tinubu forge certificate for all these days. Now this same man wey dey talk say Tinubu forge certificate for all these days, and this same man now come dey campaign for Tinubu now dey talk say Tinubu get certificate. And I no talk too much, make I show na wetin Daniel Bwala get to show us, because he bring evidence come this live interview. He show us the evidence wey for talk say Tinubu forge certificate. Make this Keyamo talk for all these days. Man, not talk too much. My obedient family, please share this video, make this video go viral, and please, if you are new to my page, follow my page. Obedient family, let's be obedient. Share this video, make the words here.
That Festus Keyamo, his presidential spokesman, filed in court in 2002, part 799, Nigeria Weekly Law Report, right, at pages 605, when he was challenging the certificates of the person he's marketing at the moment. So this is not being personal; it's a law report.
But Festus Keyamo, in his response, says that he wasn't challenging that. He was simply saying that the House of Assembly at the time in Lagos had no legal right to try a sitting governor. That was all.
This is the Supreme Court decision, right? In the case I have cited, and people can check that. I will just read the line. They said the appellant alleged, among others, that as a legal practitioner, he has been confronted by some of his clients who wanted to understand certain things they considered important relating to their contesting the governorship in Lagos State. He further, that's Festus Keyamo, he further alleged certificate forgery against the governor of Lagos State, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that the letter was not qualified for the office of government. The certificate that he was challenging forgery is that everything Bola Ahmed Tinubu presented, which granted him the opportunity to run and win the election as a governor, was forged, was faked, and this is not a mere slip of tongue. He went to court, not representing a client. He was the appellant in this case. Festus Keyamo versus Lagos State House of Assembly. They are playing identity politics. The reason they went for a Muslim ticket is because they have performed so poorly in the Northwest, where you have the highest voting bloc. And they know, politicians in Nigeria most especially, that anytime you want to whoop sentiment and have a support outside of the thinking of people is to whoop religion or cultural issues. So they went for a Muslim, like my friend Alhaji Magaji will say, to bribe the Muslim demographics into voting them. It is not a winning formula. Why? Because historically in Nigeria, people have always voted on the strength of the president and not the strength of the vice president. So you could have still taken a minority Christian, and if the candidate is a strong candidate, he will win the election. Remember that the Northeast voted for Jonathan over Buhari and over Atiku in 2011, and you will see that. So the evidence is there to suggest that the northern people are not as projected by politicians, and they often do that. That's why up till now as we speak, they have the confusion now. The APC, that's why they had a rally. They arranged what we call microwave bishops, right? People who appeared as bishops but with never a history traceable to their bishopric title, and they came. So if these bishops that they manufactured that day in order to buy into the heart of people who are already aggrieved by that decision, why is it that those bishops were not in the recently organized meeting by Bishop Kuka where the candidate of APC went, where you have a couple of bishops there? This government has spent, the APC-led government has spent more than any other government in the last 6-7 years, about 7-point-something trillion. We bought everything conceivable, from Tocano, every ammunition conceivable. But we're still losing the battle as far as the security fight is concerned. Between Kaduna to Abuja, in the last 9 months or so, it is reported that about 1.2 billion naira the poor Nigerian citizens have had to give out to the bandits. The same bandits now are building a kingdom somewhere around Kaduna. Have we not talked about when they say they will even abduct the commander-in-chief? The spokesman for APC said that the statement by the bandit to abduct the president is mere comedy, and in fact they are comedians. And my understanding of comedy and comedians are people like Bovi, Basket Mouth. They are private citizens, they entertain Nigerians, they don't have AK-47. They don't attack prisons. So if they are saying that bandits are comedians, then if you vote APC to government, they are going to introduce Night of a Thousand Laughs. That's the situation they have with security. You can stretch that to economy. That economy thing is something else, because I have just been told that Nigeria is fastly moving towards what we call super recession. Super recession is a total breakdown of the economic structure of a country. Any government that wins election, any individual that wins election now in the next 3 years is going to have to cough out 27.7 trillion naira to pay for debt. You would assume that the Southwest is given that it's at Asiwaju zone. Look at Lagos and look at the renaissance that is going. Peter Obi is likely going to affect the votes that Asiwaju will get from the Southwest, because if you look at the movement, the people they call themselves Sorosuke, the movement that is supporting him, you can see the demographics of the Yorubas there.